It's your girl, WDH Davy.
And I'm your co-host, Inspire Simone.
And you are watching the Worth the Hustle podcast show, episode 12.
Episode 12.
12 weeks we in this bitch.
12 consecutive weeks.
I gotta say, man, came a long way. 12 weeks. This is week number 12, episode number 12. If you haven't seen all of our other episodes, please now go to YouTube when we get off. Y'all gotta watch this one first, because this one's gonna be great. But YouTube, we on there, gmtradio.com. Y'all can go on there right now, /podcast. If you're driving in your car and we don't want you to crash, you go to gmtradio.com/podcast so you can still hear us while you're driving down the street. Hear us live. Smoke it to the beat. But anyway, guys, we have us a special guest today. And so, before we bring him on, let me tell y'all, I want to say R.I.P. to Kenny Lou, the rapper who died out of Houston. I want to say R.I.P. to him. Me and Inspire met him about 5 weeks ago at a gas station. He brought some of our awesome cookies from us. We talked about him coming on the show. We never got to make that. So we definitely want to send condolences out to his family. And the other man that was involved in the accident, I don't know what happened. We're not here to speak on that. We just want to say rest in peace. Okay. But as we get back to this show, we have amazing guest today, you guys. His name is Canon Corey.
Canon Corey.
Hey, that's my cue? That's my cue?
That's your cue. That's your cue.
Big, we in this thing.
Canon Corey. Say what's up to my live.
What's up, people? What up live Instagram? I'm gonna get my live popping in a second. What up, live Instagram channel number 2?
Yeah, we in this bitch.
First of all, I just want to say I'm single and I like long walks on the...
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Hey, let me go ahead and put it out there then.
He's single, he like long walks on the beach. So if y'all are close to
Ladies, y'all
anyone, okay, yeah, bring them around. I can't even read
This over here reconnecting every time.
Sorry, guys.
What's the best?
Okay. But anyways, I want to say thank you, Canon Corey.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm
Yeah,
with
we
you.
here.
What's going on is I'm trying to help Inspire Simone
Go live
again because
Yeah,
somehow she stopped going live. Hey, I'm gonna need Keem So Dread to go ahead and get my live up. He playing over there.
Keem So Dread, he in the building too. He not on this show today, but if y'all want to go to YouTube and watch his interview, it is on there. Keem So Dreaded. We did his interview not last week, but the week before. So the video, the interview is already up. But anyways, Ken and Corey, we're not here for Keem. We're here for you.
Oh, it's all good. It's a family hustle. You know, so hey, it don't matter. I might be. I'm here right now, but we always gonna be all together.
Always
Right.
together.
Yeah, you get one, you get all of us.
That's
how
right.
it is.
We come as a package deal.
A package deal, $5.99. You know what I'm saying? You get everything you need.
You can even get the side. No, that's playing.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is.
But okay, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Me?
Yes, you, my
I
guy.
ain't nobody, man. I ain't did nothing, man. I'm just, I'm a hustler.
Right.
I'm gonna take that back. I'm not a hustler. I'm an entrepreneur, man. I like to, just like how y'all entrepreneur, y'all got y'all different things that all collectively come together. You call it Worth the Hustle.
Worth the Hustle.
I got a couple things and I collected all together and I call it Boss Candy.
Boss Candy.
Yeah,
Okay,
Boss
okay.
Candy is like, it's like a metaphor for like urban luxury,
Right.
or like Black Hollywood. It's just like things that bosses like, things that all collectively come together to make Boss Candy.
Okay, that's
Eye candy for a boss.
Eye candy for a boss. And so where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Houston, Texas, but
H-Town.
I have, shout out H-Town all day. You know what I'm saying? Throw up that H real quick. Shout out to my live. We finally live now. What's good?
What's up, live?
Yeah, so, I'm originally from Houston, Texas, but I was an Army brat.
Army brat.
So I got a little bit of pieces of everything. So when you listen to me talk, or just like my style comes from such a mixed, diverse culture of South Coast or East Coast. Only thing I haven't touched is the West Coast yet.
Right.
But I plan on going over there.
Learn
some. Yeah, LA. That was.
You ain't gonna stay local.
Plan on touching the bases.
Well, this is the first time I've been back home in so many years. So at least like 7 years now. So I'm really just kind of reconnecting with my roots right now. I've been back in Texas for about a year now, but I've been different cities, from San Antonio to Dallas to Houston. Every couple
right.
months, I'm in a different city now.
Gotta go get the fans all over.
Got to.
Yeah, it's just, I think, because I chase opportunities, so
Right.
different
That's what I
opportunities
like.
is in a different
For real.
city each time, and I go with it. Yeah.
So when did you start doing those videos? Those
Videos.
little skits?
Are we talking
The
the comedy skits?
Yeah, the comedy skits.
Okay, so the comedy skits happened in 2017. 2017, I was in the middle of a photo shoot because I'm a photographer by trade. That's my main
Focus.
focus. Whenever someone asks me, "What do you do?" and you just try and give them one answer, I'm a photographer.
Main ingredient.
Right. So I was doing a photo shoot with this model, and I kind of decided, like, because I was like, man, I want to do something creative because there's so many photographers out there, and there's like no way to really separate yourself from the pack nowadays. And then on top of that, everybody got these iPhones, Galaxies, whatever,
Right.
and most of the time people don't see the value in a photographer until you really see our work.
Right.
But then you don't even know about our work until you know who we are or hear
Right.
about us.
Right.
So I was trying to come up with a creative way to break out of the pack and be heard above the noise. And I was like, what if I just do some skits? And yeah, so what ended up happening was at the end of the shoot, I told the girls, like, well, since Halloween's coming up, I want to do something creative to let everybody know, check out the photo shoot we just did. I was like,
Right.
why don't you pretend to be a vampire? And I'm trying to do a photo shoot of a vampire,
Right.
but every time I try to take a picture of you, it's not working because
Right.
it's like a blank screen. I'm just taking a picture of thin air because I can't get your reflection.
Right.
Because vampire can't see their
And
reflection.
Right.
So then she was in the middle of like joking with me, and she was like, Canon Corey.
Right.
Like, and I put the camera down in the middle of the shoot, and I was like, what? I said, what made you say that? And she was like, well, I was just looking at the camera, and I was just like staring at it, and Corey, and I was like, Canon Corey. I was like,
Yeah. That's where I got the name
I was like,
from.
so it stuck with me. I threw it out there. I started creating this character that whenever I'm on camera, I make a skit about. It started off as me making jokes about photography, things that I go through as a photographer.
Right.
Like someone stopping me in the hallway or stopping me in the public, and they're saying, "Hey, can you take my photo?"
Right.
And I got a camera in my hand. I'm like, "Yeah," but then they give me their iPhone.
Right.
And I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, so I'll take a picture, stuff like that.
Okay, fuck it, give me the iPhone.
Yeah, just give me the phone. Get out of my way.
That is really creative. That's really good marketing.
Yeah, so it's working. People love to laugh.
People do love to laugh, and those little skit things has been popping off, so it's good.
Man, recently.
Have you ever put on wigs and stuff?
Nah. I don't see that happening.
I was just asking because I know a lot of
y'all did not ask me to do it. It's not happening.
Because I know a lot of people be putting on all kinds of wigs, and I'll be like, okay, it's for play. But then sometimes I'll be wondering if they just
What's up
playing.
with that? I don't know. I think you gotta kind of have some sugar in your tank, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You gotta have some type of a baseline foundation of that sugar in your tank to be able to do that.
Especially that often, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
shout out to everybody that's doing it. That's your hustle. It's just not mine. I ain't gonna hate.
It worked for you, don't work for everybody.
Like I could dress up in the costume with the wig and all that. Not gonna work.
Yeah, but then again, why put a wig on when I could just get a model? I work with so many models, and now it's become such a whole other avenue because I'm giving models a whole new way to show themselves instead of just trying to be sexy all the time. So it's like, hey, if you come do a skit, people get to see you act a little bit.
Right.
And low key, I'm trying to be like, if y'all trying to book somebody, y'all can slide in my DM and we can work it out. Yeah, go ahead and get the camera on, you know what I'm saying? I can't be trying to look a certain way. Yeah,
and he's looking good, y'all. He got his button down on. Check him out. Look at that one more time. Look at that button down on. Bam!
I got him with the light skin face. Y'all know how we spin our eye, but we not really.
Look,
light skin.
open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Team light skins or dark skins?
Team light skin. I guess I'm in the middle, so I'm a little bit of both.
Well, I gotta hold it down since people want that hate.
Look.
I ain't gonna say no names though.
Team.
People who be holding cameras and running their lives. Keep hating my complexion, bro.
So tell us, what is one of the big pros about doing the little comedy skits? What do you really like
biggest,
about it?
You know what? My favorite pro about doing a comedy skit is meeting new people.
Right.
When I get to meet new people, I mean, it's almost like every day now. When I message out, because right now, honestly, to be honest with y'all, I'm reaching out more than people are actually reaching out to me.
That's
to
a
do
good
the
way to
skits.
get the bad bitches, huh?
I am not talking. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That's a good way to get
No, I'm
the
just
bad bitches.
saying, man. It's a good way to network and collaborate.
Most definitely.
And then honestly, I'm actually starting to meet celebrities now. You know, like there's somebody at the house right now getting her hair done. Shout out to I'm just Angie on social media. She got like 300,000 plus followers.
And they're going up.
And they go, man, it's every day she got like 10,000 new followers. She gonna be at 1 million by January.
By January,
She
they
gonna be
going up and up.
Yeah.
Then I got to meet Lil Will, the dude who made my Dougie and Busted Wide Open, and I celebrate all that. We did. Matter of fact, we did a skit.
But don't fall in love, cause I ain't got no time for that.
Hey, that's the remix. I'm gonna hit him up. I think I'm gonna text him after this. We gonna do the remix. All right.
Hey, when we gonna get that remix?
Yup. So man, he
get that remix.
and he was fun because we actually did a skit recently, and it's my #1 viewed video right now. It's over 17,000 views on Instagram, and that came out of nowhere.
And that's crazy because I have rewatched that video again yesterday, and it is.
So you don't remember none of this? I don't remember none of this.
I don't
remember none of that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
like,
hey, but I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a little golden nugget to go back whenever y'all watch the video again.
Okay.
So in the skit, I ain't telling nobody because I was trying to say who was gonna pay attention, but I literally was wearing his chain. Like I and then on top of that,
would you?
Yeah, I was wearing his actual chain. Man, that junk was heavy, fam. Like I was like I was about to hurt my neck putting this dude chain on, and then. But another thing is in the skit, his hat that he has on while he's answering the door. Like when I end up becoming him and pretending to be him, I take his hat. Like I snatch his hat and I'm wearing what he has on in the skit to be him and show him. Yeah, y'all gotta go back and check it out.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch
Go back and check it out.
Y'all, where can they find you at, Canon?
Canon Corey. You can find me on every social media platform you can think of, even probably ones you didn't even know that existed.
Right.
All you gotta do is check out Canon Corey 24.
Canon Corey 24.
Yeah, 24.
Y'all go check him out.
And y'all can check out all his skits, y'all. Even Inspire Simone is in some.
I'm in some. And I plan on being featured ones.
She want to be in more. She likes that. Let me find out.
The people like you in the skits, man.
Yeah. I think I'm a little funny. Sometimes I can be.
So we gonna ask you some questions.
Yeah, I know she was working
out of the things that you do. Shout out Nice for giving us this idea because we wanted to do things a little differently. So we're gonna ask you a few questions. It doesn't have to pertain to the things that you do. And we're gonna play a quick game of Would You Rather after the questions.
I'm ready. Let's
okay.
Go.
So one of my first questions is, who do you spend most of your time with?
Myself.
Yourself. And tell us why.
Because I love to make business plans and strategies. Like, I know it sounds boring, but I really love to sit there and make a plan about what I'm going to do. I'm always pre-thinking ahead of time of everything I'm going to do. Like, I might even when I'm doing something that looks like it's random, it's never random. Ever.
Like, I thought about this, guys.
All the time.
It was some
thought this through.
Okay, so tell us some things that's on your bucket list.
Like,
I'm laughing because I just talked about this with.
Like, glad you asked, because I just mentioned it.
I just talked about this today, bro. Bro, y'all know how
funny things on my bucket list.
Bro, y'all know how. Okay, y'all know most people will say that they feel like they're on their bucket list. You know, they're gonna say something like jump out of a plane.
Right.
But I did that. You know, I did it 23 times.
What?
You did that?
Yeah.
You weren't scared of that?
I know, crazy.
Yeah, I hated it, but I did it. But I'm gonna tell you, this is what's on my bucket list. I'm childish. So you know how it's raining. Sometimes it's raining like really bad outside.
Right. All the time.
Like today it was raining. So there's a bunch of puddles everywhere. So I had this like really messed up bucket list item, but I want to do it so bad. I just want to like catch somebody who's on the sidewalk one day on their phone. Me and Instagram, me and text, and I just want to just zoom through a puddle on their ass real quick and just get them wet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll be every bitch and hoe in my book.
Hey, but tell me you ain't never want to do that shit.
She did that actually before on West Thomas.
And I mean, I didn't mean to.
It wasn't like on purposely, but that was already on the curve.
I want to do it on purpose. I want to get everything wet. I want your phone to mess up. Everything.
Dang! Oh,
that's me.
Hey, so you want that day to be ruined?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I'm already soaked.
It's on my bucket list, man. Y'all
it's already one I'm walking because I wouldn't even be on the curb.
And it's not even like a revenge thing. Nobody got me. I just want to splash that ass one time. I don't know why.
Okay, I never thought that you was gonna say that. Okay.
So when you first, on your bucket, when you first jumped out the airplane, how did you feel about doing that? When you first, before you even jumped out of the airplane, how did you feel about even doing that?
I felt like I was gonna die. First of all, that's the very first thing in your body. Everything in your body is telling you, do not do this.
Right.
Do not, nigga, don't do this. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we don't do this.
but for me at the time, it was my job. So I know that we haven't gotten to that part yet, but I was in the military for 6 years. And one of the things that we did, I ended up joining this group of elite soldiers called Airborne.
Right.
And I ended up going to like...
I know.
Yeah. I joined this group, Airborne. I went to Fort Benning, Georgia. Shout out to Fort Benning, Georgia. Shout out to all the soldiers who were active duty, reserve, everything. And I decided to go Airborne. And one of the things you had to accomplish before you graduate to school is you have to have 5 jumps down. And so I just remember that first jump at school, in Airborne school, man.
And would they take you just all the way up to already go do it, or halfway?
Well, it's a whole process. It's like a 3-week long training cycle that you go through just to be able to, before you even, well, it's 2 weeks before you get in the plane, but during that last week, you're doing all your jumps. You're just really getting all your jumps out the way.
Right.
At the max, you might do like 2 jumps a day. So then that Friday you end up having your graduation ceremony and all that stuff. But yeah, man.
So you just went all for it. You was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump out this plane. And
well, this the thing, man. The military have a really good way, and everybody knows who ever been in the army before. They have a really good way of making something sound like it's cool at first,
right?
Until your ass get there,
right?
And then you realize it's not cool at all,
Not cool at all.
Not cool.
So my ass was in that plane.
They made the money sound good and all.
Oh yeah, they was like, oh, you gonna get paid an extra $400 a month. You know, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I just got married. I'm trying to, I'm trying to make sure I got money. So man, yeah,
I have benefits. They tell you
all that stuff, man. I wish I didn't do it, but it's an experience, man. I've had some cool. I done jumped out of all kind of aircrafts now, from helicopters to 747, all kind of like crazy big planes and Chinooks.
And so, do you got to stay in for a certain amount of time, or do you get to get out when you want?
What do you mean, the plane?
The airborne part.
Well, you're supposed to be airborne for 3 years.
3 whole years.
In the unit, at least 3 years in the unit that I was in, to be able to maintain your airborne status after you. Let's say you leave that unit or wherever you were at, you have to be able to have 3 years under your belt for them to actually.
So is the airborne part where, like, if you was to go to war, y'all be in the air, or how does that work?
Yeah, that means we can fly over where we need to go and just drop in where we need to drop in and do some stuff.
Right.
So you said you was in the army?
I was in the army. Yes, ma'am. 6 years.
And did you like that?
I love the army.
Do they tell you gotta say that? I love the army. I love it. Like I better not say nothing else about it.
Well, I know my unit, and I know what they're capable of, and where I was at in the military, and all I have to say is I love the army with all my heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Okay, if you was to describe yourself as one animal, what would you be and why?
A lion.
Tell
that's my favorite animal. I feel like that's my spirit animal.
Spirit animal.
Honestly, because I love the fact of, like, you know, lions are not afraid of anything.
Right.
You know, they might be able to be conquered, or they might be able to, you know, lose in a battle. Because I mean, if a lion's going up against a rhino, you're done. Right. You know, or an elephant, you're done. Right. But the fact is that a lion will still go. They're still going to attack you. Right. And I like that. To use that motto in my life is like, regardless of what I get put up against, I'm always going to go through with it. Even if I know I'm going to fail, I'm going to go all the way through with it, fail with it, learn from my mistakes, and do it again.
Right.
So that's why I like lions. It's like kind of, they just remind me to be that courageous.
Would you say you're more of a spiritual person or a religious person? Or neither, for that matter. Some people.
Well, all right. I'm gonna put it like this way. First of all, I was raised in the church.
Okay.
My whole life. So no matter what I do in life or wherever I go, I know I'm always gonna go back to my foundation.
Right.
It's hard to break away from that when that's your foundation.
That's what you
So I would say, as of right now, as an adult and things that I've been through and seen, I wouldn't say I'm the most spiritual or most religious at all, but I know I know the word. I know, it's in me. I can't fight it, so I don't go too far left.
Okay. Let me say one thing. Sorry, guys, if you're on live, go to gmtradio.com/podcast because my phone is about to go on you.
It's gone.
And if you want to hear the rest of this interview, you don't want to miss it. So go to gmtradio.com/podcast right now, or you can check us out on YouTube. But it won't be up till next week. So go follow us.
Follow. My life's still going good, right? Strong, good.
We're strong. We good over there.
Yeah.
We're going.
Okay. So what would you say your type of fun is?
My type of fun? I like to do stuff that I ain't never did before.
Okay.
I want to travel. I want to go to a random city. I want to eat some food I ain't
I want to
ate.
turn up that random city.
Yeah, man. I like to do some stuff I ain't never did before.
Would you eat like snails and stuff? Have you ate
Man,
that?
I did that.
Yeah. You did
and it's
that?
gross.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I ate
Did
it.
you put salt on it?
No, I didn't. That's probably why it was super nasty. But I also ate this. The worst thing I ever ate was a sea urchin.
What the fuck is that?
I know, like that don't even sound like you.
I'm like, that don't even sound like
I got there. See, I was in the army. Love the army.
Like, wait, what are we eating?
And we was in a certain place, and they were like, "Yo, this is the delicacy." I tried to sea urchin, and I'm gonna tell you like this: meat is supposed to taste like meat.
Right.
This was still technically considered meat, but
And I bet DJ told you it tastes
Tastes
like
like
chicken.
chicken.
and they said it tastes like chicken.
They go, everybody go.
But it did not. It's a damn lie. If anybody ever tell you to eat a sea urchin, don't do it. Man, the texture of it, when I bit into it, it was like a paste. It was meat flavored, but it tasted like the flavor, the texture was like toothpaste.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? What am I eating right now?
Like,
I wouldn't even use
Eat
it.
it.
Man, yeah. And then it was very, very tart. I was like, nah, I
that
can't
don't
do
even
this.
sound. It just all sound bad.
And
Never
did it stay
again.
in the taste stay in your mouth for a while?
Yes, I tried to drink soda, tea, whatever I could directly after it. I only took one bite and I just couldn't get it out of my mouth. I was like, this is horrible.
Crazy.
Horrible. Never again.
That's crazy.
That's why I just like American food.
Yeah. But I mean, I like to, I ate
like
octopus. That was good. That was real good, actually. Fried octopus? Yes.
See, I
You
ate
never tried that?
fried
Squid.
squid.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah. It's like,
Calamari.
it's kind of like a little chewier chicken. Chewy chicken.
Yeah, but if
Chewy
it's fried,
chicken.
it's not too chewy. though.
Yeah. If you
Well,
get it fried.
It was
Fried
kind of. It was
calamari.
kind of still. Well, the octopus. It was still kind of just a
Chewy.
little chewy,
Yeah.
chewier than chicken.
Do they
Fried
have
chicken.
those the little
I don't
octopus
even think
things
it's
on
like
it still?
chicken though.
Or do they
Really?
taste it?
I don't think that is chicken do not
Everything
taste like,
do not taste like chicken.
Well, I eat anything.
people, I don't
Except for
know.
ass.
Maybe like
Let me put that out there.
Have
I
you
know
ever
some
ate
freaks.
deer meat, anything like that?
That's
It tastes
delicious.
just like
Now
chicken.
on
I'm
that
like,
booty.
Deer meat is
Nah,
delicious. Nah, not the
That
booty.
all depends. No, I'm
Ah.
okay, so
it
what
gotta
is
be
it-
clean.
Definitely gotta be clean.
Wow.
Somebody start liking it.
Hey man, I ain't eating nobody's booty, bro. Never.
Ladies, if you don't eat it, you gotta go on to the next
Now
now.
eat the booty like groceries.
Find another one.
Find
Somebody
another
Sir
will.
one.
Long.
Right over here.
That's gonna be the new 2019 thing. If you ain't eating ass, you ain't.
Let me go ahead and just pack up and go back to 2017 right now. 'Cause I ain't eating nobody's
Like
ass,
I'm
bro.
staying right here in 2018.
I'm frozen in time.
I ain't nobody.
Okay, so tell us some things that'll make your day go by better.
I just need me, you know what I'm saying, a bad bitch in my corner.
I know
Yeah,
that's
that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's first of all.
Lady, he's single.
I am single. I
all
don't got no
these lies.
kids. I'm 29.
29
So
with
I'm
no
grown as
kids. You don't
hell.
often
You
get
don't
that.
often get
I'm
that.
grown as hell. You know what I'm saying? I do like to work out. You know, so I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a pretty good catch.
Okay.
You know, so I just, that's, anyway, first of all, I think what makes my day go by better is if I got a bad chick in my corner who we support each other.
Right.
Compliment each other. Not just like, you know, she's the only support me, but I want you to have something going on so I can compliment you too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to,
That's
sometimes I
important.
want to stop what I'm doing so I can
Just to
go
focus on
to
you.
your world and see what you got going
Right.
on.
Right.
Go to your event and time.
Then money also helps. Get paid.
Yes. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
Hey, young nigga.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
That makes everybody day better.
food. What
So what's your
was you want to say?
what's your
You said
pickup
sex?
line?
You said sex?
I I said shit.
That's I heard the same thing, right? Y'all heard the same thing?
Y'all crazy.
Like, find out you
I
were
said
free.
shit. I didn't say
You gotta
nothing.
start your day off.
Where's your mind at?
Start
I
your day off,
didn't say
just go
nothing
ahead and
about
get you something real
sex.
quick.
So what's your like line? that you-
Change the subject.
Cause I didn't say that. What are y'all talking about? They're crazy.
Go ahead.
So it's like your pickup line that you use to like
Pickup.
get the girls.
I don't got pickup lines, man.
You don't got pickup lines? That's probably why you single.
Yeah, it is. It's sad. It's really sad, y'all. I'm sad because I don't have anybody.
Like, cause I don't have anybody.
But you know what, though? I do be giving out game on my Instagram.
You do?
You know what I'm saying? How to pull any chick.
Yeah,
Not that
do.
we was
The
saying
the 101 advice.
I think you took his bitch.
Shout out to Keem Subject once again.
I just took your bitches with that.
Can you let him take your bitch?
Dang, I give you a pickup lines. Dang. Y'all got some good questions.
Okay. So if you could be one age for the rest of your life, what age would it be?
Ooh, I don't think I want that.
I know, right?
I look for if I had to though. It's just like you want me to play by the rules, or you want me to
play by the rules.
If I had to be, I would say like when was I running through
When was that boy running through these
I would say
hoes?
about 24.
You was running through.
Yeah, because I was working out 24/7. I had a nice car, I had a nice place to stay, and it was a good time in my life. I mean, I love the Army. The Army was a great time. But yeah, it was a great time in my life. Great time in my life. So I'll say 24. Because I'm not too young. I can still go to the club. I can still drink.
Right.
You know, anybody tell me what to do. Yeah.
I got you. 24.
Yeah.
That's a different age.
Ken and Corey 24. Instagram. Oh,
perfect.
Y'all like how I did that?
Ken
Plug.
and Corey 24 because that's when he was running through them hoes.
24.
Getting that dope. Okay. So, what would you consider something that's luxury? Well, everyone will probably consider as luxury, but yet you can't live without it.
Oh, something I can't live without? My camera.
Your camera.
Because my camera opens so many doors for me in my life.
Right.
I mean, all the biggest moments of my life came from me holding a camera. That's why it's like I live and die by the camera sometimes. You know how some people say living by.
So do you
die
just
by
walk
sword?
around with that camera just so females can be like, hey, you do pictures?
Nah,
That's the pickup line right there.
no, the pickup line is, hey, you want to be my skit? No. I carry the camera all around all the time because people, once upon a time, I don't know if it still exists in 2018 to be honest with you, but
Right.
once upon a time people used to love meeting a photographer
Right.
because, you know, we can bring something out of you that you don't even see in yourself sometimes.
Right.
Show you how beautiful you are to the world.
Especially some ugly people, because I know some ugly people be getting some amazing shots in.
But Photoshop too helps a lot
Do
too.
not look like that in person.
And makeup.
Hey, on the side
You gotta
note,
think, makeup.
you ever seen an
and-
ugly person who got kids and you don't got kids yet? I be feeling so. I be
Would y'all doing
mad.
it in the
bro.
dark or what?
Like, man, they found love. Why I can't find love?
Y'all found love in the they in the hopeless places. It's
But yeah.
somebody out here for everybody.
But if I could back to, I guess, the question, if I couldn't live without anything, I guess it would have to be my camera, because my camera just opens so many doors from getting my first radio show to meeting some of the biggest celebrities, working with, managing celebrities. A lot of stuff, almost damn near becoming a celebrity at this point. It's like the camera has been like my main go-to choice of weapon. It feel like it sometimes. I don't know.
Ain't no mic.
People be working with me, acting like they want to work with me, and then they show up. I don't know. Shout out to Lil Will. Shout out to Fat Pimp. Shout out to Wakango. Shout out to a lot of people that worked out. Just Angie. A lot of people I didn't work with who making some big waves, splashes. Shout out to Revolt TV.
Off this way. Start dancing them. They killed that. Ooh.
Dancing?
You didn't see it?
You mean?
At the comedy show?
Oh yeah, when King
Yeah,
so dreaded and his boys got on stage.
Got on there and killed it. On
Yeah,
that
man.
wave.
You know, once upon a time, your boy used to be able to make some things happen.
You was dancing too?
Just a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
right.
Just a little bit. It's nothing
Watch
big.
out
You know,
now.
I only got a couple 100,000 views on YouTube.
Watch out now.
What kind of moves you got?
And King came in here and stole all of them.
Man, you know what? Recently, I have messed up my Achilles tendon this summer. I was in a wheelchair all summer,
Really?
so I'm actually still recovering from that right
I'm
now.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I can't. I would have got up though. I would have been walking on the table.
Yeah, I would too.
You
Been up there
know,
though.
the way my legs set up.
Do that shit.
Watch my YouTube videos. Go back into that. Check me out then. Yep.
Okay, what would you say?
Episode 12. Okay.
That just came up.
It's all good.
Sorry, guys.
We have a lot of things going on in the room
Well, I'm
right
going to go
now.
ahead and segue and say that you can. Now is a great time to follow Ken and Corey on Twitter and Instagram.
If you're not doing that
Facebook.
already, make sure you do.
Ken and Corey.
What is something that you think everybody should at least try once in their life?
Try once in your lifetime. It's gonna sound corny, but I would say one thing you should try in your life is to read a book
Right.
and try what you read in that book. Something that you have never done before, specifically. You know, whether it's like I don't know. It could be the littlest things, because let's say you always want to know how an engine works in a car.
Okay.
You know, read a book about it. Figure out how engines work. You never know, like, by trying it, there might be other things that branch off from this to that. You meet people who are down that same path, and boom, now you just met a celebrity and you're on somebody's TV show.
Right.
You never know.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That will be like my little
Read a
drop
book
it.
and try something that you read in the book.
Yep.
And y'all can start with that 48 Laws of Power, because I
That book's powerful.
Read it. Yep. Changed my life.
So if y'all haven't, at least start with that one.
Yep. I thought I was gonna say something crazy.
Okay, if you was the last person on earth, what would you do?
Last person on earth. The only person, like, there ain't no
Yeah,
other
there's
person.
nobody
That'd be
here.
weird. Kind of like that
But
Will
you.
Smith movie.
Is it like at least a girl? I can't bring the population back.
Like I can't.
We can't
roll
work
it
on
back.
this population.
You know, you got to get the animals and start over just like no one are.
I'm the only person. I mean,
It's your
but
time to
that's-
shine.
But you know what? That would be sad, because
That would
That
be
would be
sad.
sad.
the word,
Weird.
the most important thing that I feel like is valuable on this planet is time you spend with other people.
Right.
So
That's true.
that honestly
That is
would be
true.
like the worst case, saddest scenario. I have no clue what I would do as the last person on earth. I probably, I mean, money wouldn't matter no more.
Nothing
Would matter.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
What would you do?
What would be the point? Who would?
You know what I'm saying?
Like there would be no audience for you to.
You just
Do
be
your
sitting
thing.
around
I guess,
saying, like,
you know,
damn,
this is what I would
why
do.
I didn't go with everybody.
This is what I would do. I would spend the rest of my days trying to build a spaceship so I can leave Earth and go find somewhere else to go, somewhere else to be.
And what planet would you go to?
I just would search for other life in the universe. That would be like
Planet
my
hop,
main goal. Regardless if I actually get it
Like
achieved
if
or
I
not.
found one more person, we good.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I would start seeking other life. Another person. Yeah. They gotta be out there. I believe they're out there, man. This big universe. You know, there's only but so many atoms and elements in the universe. Eventually, there has to be something else, another make of you, somewhere out there.
Somewhere, huh?
Somewhere.
If you can make a rule that everybody had to follow, what would that rule be?
Got these good questions, Kat.
Consistency.
Consistency.
You gotta be consistent, no matter what it is that you're trying to do. Whether it's these comedy videos like me, or you're trying to be the best ballerina, or the best
Just made a post
whatever, a
about consistency
NASCAR
today.
driver. Like, you have to be consistent. You gotta get that 10,000 hours in, and then some.
Right.
You know, it takes 10,000 hours to be a master at anything. So you gotta get that
10,000
consistency in there. Put in that work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when you feel like it's
That's
whack.
it.
Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Can I be real?
Yeah.
Be real.
Be real.
I know not every single skit I drop is funny.
But
I
that's
know
okay.
that. But look, the most important thing is I need y'all to remember my face.
Right.
Remember.
So the
see
more
that
I
I
keep
dropped it.
putting these videos out every day, I tell Keem this all the time. We gonna put these videos out every other day minimum, so people can get used to us.
Right.
Right.
That's the real goal. If y'all want to know the truth, it's not
Right.
about how many views. It's not about all this stuff. We want
They know
people
you
to be
do
like,
it.
man, I see you somewhere.
Right.
Why do
Why
I know you? And it's starting to happen right now. So
Right.
Exactly what they
that's usually my main goal in life. Is just
Like I heard about you.
And no matter how
Yeah.
much people hate on you and ask you, you still doing that same thing.
Yup,
and you
I am.
still doing that. Hell
And what
yeah,
you
bitch.
doing?
And
What
I'm
you
not
doing?
gonna stop.
And what
Yep.
you doing?
Ain't gonna stop.
that's Brandon 1-on-1.
Ain't gonna stop. You still doing this. Still worth the hustle.
Ah, what's your hustle?
What would you say? Like, what's a weird smell, but yet you love it so much? Like me, I'm gonna say mine is gasoline. It's a weird smell, but I love.
I like
What type of
the,
gasoline?
You know what? That's crazy. I
To
like
smell it.
I like the smell.
So that
It's about
gas,
to sound weird. What I like to smell. I like the smell
gas
of
that you
like.
put in your car.
What you about to say?
I was about to say I like the smell of like paper. Like you know when papers print out, how they smell. I like how
Okay, I respect the hustle.
like these. Weird.
I think mine is new shoes.
New shoes.
Yeah.
Like new, actually,
Make you like
to be
wanna lick a
pinpointed
little
better, new
Like a new
rubber,
car.
like new like
I like
rubber.
the new car smell.
Yeah, because I think it's probably the rubber on the new shoe that makes it. Yeah, I like new rubber. Like tire, I can go to a tire shop and just be chilling there all day. Like, man, it's great here.
I guess, like, let's mess some rubber up in there.
That's weird.
Yeah, we're kind of weird.
This is where our game comes in. Would you rather?
Are y'all ready for this game?
Let's go. We're gonna fire. We're gonna shotgun it out.
Okay. Would you rather live on a yacht or a jet?
Yacht.
Would you rather be basic or creative?
Creative.
Would you rather have fame or money?
Fame.
I'd rather have the fame than the money.
I'd rather have the
Like, you'd
money.
be broke as hell as long as everybody knew you.
I can make anything I want from the fame.
Okay.
I know everybody else
You
wants.
can do anything
Everybody else
you
wants
want
to
for
say
money.
money first.
That's the thing. Okay.
Most people say money first, but
That's different. That's your
Yeah,
answer.
that's your answer.
Okay, would you rather have someone do it for you or would you rather do it yourself?
do it myself.
Do it yourself. Would you rather get high or get drunk?
Drunk.
Would you rather turn up or watch TV at home?
Watch TV at home. I ain't gonna lie. I only got old now. I'm 29, man.
Would you rather go on a date or smash on the first night?
A date?
Date?
Would you like to
Zoom in on that question.
Would you like to go into the past and meet your ancestors or go into the future and meet your grandchildren?
I want to go into the past and meet my ancestors.
Ancestors, fuck the grandchildren, huh? If you never meet them, it don't matter.
I mean, first of all, I don't even know if I'm going to have kids. I'm 20. I done made it a long time.
He like,
I don't know
Never
really too
say
many
never,
other
'cause
27-year-olds
slip up.
who ain't got kids.
That's when some slip
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's true too. Okay, would you rather have a threesome with 2 boys or not
Wait a
like that?
minute.
Wait, I said it
Wait
wrong.
a minute,
Would you like
hold up. What is going on in this
Hey,
show?
would you rather have a threesome and then
I think that's my time. Probably on Canon.
if it was 2 girls or you and your homeboy ran a train on 1 girl? You see what I'm saying?
I'd rather go the 2 girl route.
You like,
I don't think any man on this planet would not want to go the 2 girl route.
He like, wait.
Okay. Would you rather get caught cheating or catch your spouse cheating?
I would rather.
Oh, dog ass.
I'd rather get caught cheating. I ain't trying to have my heart broke.
Look,
Okay.
but you would let them have their heart broke.
Shit.
Fuck, you better you than me, huh?
Everybody gotta look out for themselves, damn it. I've learned that. Man, there's so many things that people teach you that's wrong, man. Why do people say you need to be a certain way? Man, look out for yourself. Take care of yourself. You can't help nobody else.
If you can't help
Yeah,
yourself.
man.
You like, bitch, if your feelings get hurt, I don't even
The
care.
world would go
Mine
so
is
much
fine.
better if you look out for yourself and handle you. Do you.
Right. Do you? Okay. Would you rather be bald or hairy?
Ugh.
Would you rather do Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Coke?
Yes.
Too much.
Man, yeah. Coke products are just better than Pepsi products. I don't care what y'all say. Sierra Mist is not as good as Sprite.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't care what y'all say. Haters.
I mean, but I don't know because I like cherry Pepsi. I would rather that over Coke. But I mean,
Over vanilla Coke?
yes, I don't like vanilla. I don't like that. I don't like how
Kill
it tastes.
yourself.
Yeah, that is.
Kill
I don't like
yourself.
how it tastes. I don't like how
What?
that vanilla leave. I don't like that. I never like when I first tasted vanilla Coke. I was like, this is not gonna work for me. I don't like it.
Vanilla Coke was the truth when I tasted it, and I was like,
I like it.
young.
Would you rather give or receive?
I think I'm a giver.
You think you're a giver?
Yeah.
So you won't. If she want to give you head, you just only gonna give it to her, right?
Are we talking about sex? No, I can receive now.
Hold
Let me
on
find out where to hustle some freaks, man.
now. Roll switch, cuz.
Like, hold on now, because I like to give my dick.
Yes, sir.
You heard it first on Worth the Hustle. With Canon Corey. They some freaks.
Ladies, don't suck his dick. He don't like to eat no booty.
No. Never. I don't care what year it is.
So if you read a book, see now you just said that whatever you read in the book.
You gonna go practice
Who
that.
writing the book on eating ass?
Superhead,
I
shout out.
will. What?
Superhead got some.
She wrote a book on eating ass?
Well, she got
Eat
some
the dick.
crazy books.
Probably not eat that.
She probably ain't wrote it on eating ass per se,
She
but
can chill out. She can chill out.
close to it. She done did everything else.
Now I'm too true for all that, man. We ain't no ass, man.
Why?
Why they trying to convert me? Y'all see this? What's going on over here?
Gonna start
They got
shit.
a lot of girls around the corner
we need
right
to
now
go on
waiting.
strike. Eat the book. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Would you prefer blue or red?
Red, fam.
Red.
Yeah.
Okay, I like red.
Not for no specific reasons or
But
anything.
you're not a gangbanger, right?
Nah.
Oh, okay. That's what they all say. Usually right before they gangbang.
No, but I mean, I'll be honest. Look, my family, I have people in my family who choose to walk a certain way. You know, from my father to my brothers. But me, I mean, once you join the army, you don't give a damn about all that gang stuff no more. That's the biggest gang in the world right there.
Right.
We international with it. So yeah, I'm like, nah.
Like, that's the best
that's
gang
childish
ever.
to me.
That is kind of childish.
And they pay me.
So would you rather read a book or on a tablet? What do you think?
Would be better
Tablet.
read an ebook. Oh, yeah.
Tablet.
I'm all for like technology. I love that.
Technology type.
Yeah, I've been reading and writing on my phone. I stay writing hella notes on my phone from everything. So
You got any questions you want to ask me? I'm just going on.
No.
Why you gonna put her on the spot like
You
that?
can keep going hard.
I was just wondering.
Talking
Cat
about,
got your tongue?
why is your tongue so long?
Cat
Cat got my tongue.
got my tongue.
Well, she opened her mouth. That shit rolled out like a fruit roll up. What the fuck am I looking at?
Look at him. He's doing it.
What?
Nah, y'all gotta see. Y'all ain't see. That ain't shit.
She got the Gogurt tongue.
Cakey. Y'all. Man, that girl got
Would you
that
rather
tongue.
go to the strip club and get teased,
Strip club.
or just buy the pussy online?
What?
Where's this all coming from?
Where did you get these questions from? I'm starting to feel like you're going straight off the top of your head at this point.
Yeah, it's
Like
like.
letting me know she's a freak.
I just
real
want to know,
freak.
would you rather do it like go to the strip club, get dead,
Meet it that way.
yeah,
Or
you don't get it, it's a tease.
tease.
So
or you like to
tease
just
or the real
go,
thing?
or you just get the real thing, buy it off.
But you got to pay for it though. You can't just go get it.
Hold up. So when I pay for it, that means she's gonna go home and I never have to talk to her again?
Yeah.
Or deal with her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll just pay for that shit.
Like,
Nobody
I'll
wanna
let
deal
her
with
go
that.
home.
Hell no.
No.
But that's why you single.
Well, shit. I ain't trying to deal with nobody and their attitude. If you gotta deal with somebody and their attitude, that's not the person for me.
That is why you're single. He's like, I got
Like, no.
ladies come with about 1 million attitudes.
A million different personalities.
You don't
Yeah.
think?
They do.
But you're not worried about that, huh?
That's why y'all can't make up your mind about shit. Cause y'all got 3-5 people in y'all mind at all given times.
What do you want?
Where you want to eat at, babe? I don't know. You tell me.
Like,
Well, we
okay.
finna go to Sonic. I don't want no Sonic. I swear, I just.
Like, well, I couldn't think.
I can't do it. Man.
I seen this thing on Instagram that say females say that it's because they don't know how your pockets is. So they say they don't
Are
know.
they trying to test the pockets?
Right. They don't know what they want to eat, so they trying to see what
Bullshit.
you're
I'm
capable
gonna put. Shout out to King. King so dreaded. So I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like there should be a new rule instated
Look at
when it comes to this dating game. You know what I'm saying? Most women they be like, I ain't gonna give him none unless he spends some money on me first. But I'm gonna be honest with
And
you.
most niggas be like, I ain't
trying
gonna
to
spend
spend
no
shit
money
until I
Hey,
get paid.
push it.
I just feel like I might make this into a skit, but I just feel like there needs to be a contract negotiation from day one.
Look at you.
Why would you go into the? Why I don't
Agreed
even want
upon.
to date no more. I just want to just have a contract negotiation. You're gonna do A, B, C, and D for me. I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D for you, and then that's how relationships should be, man.
Right. Okay, so tell me, why is it that men is so quick to ask for the vagina?
They are.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like the first thing to come out they mouth, I think.
That's all they worry about. What the fuck? Sex.
And
And
then
that's
when a
why
woman wants
I just worry
money,
about the dividends.
Cause they some lame ass dudes. Them dudes. It ain't all dudes, man. I don't even remember the last time I asked somebody for vagina. I think it's something that just happens.
It
Yeah,
just-
it's not
you
something
got
you
it like
ask
that,
To
for.
just for
Not because I got it like
You got
that.
it like
I'm
that,
trying to
huh?
throw salt.
Yeah,
God
I got it
dang.
like
I ain't
that.
got nobody in my corner that's I'm with like that. If I do, say something. Say something. So I thought.
they on live, they can't say nothing. We can't hear what
They
they
could be,
saying
they
on
could
the
probably, probably on
what they chiming in over there, King?
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
You hoping ain't nobody said nothing, huh? Okay, so would you rather eat Doritos or Lay's?
Doritos.
Doritos.
Lay's are so greasy.
What?
Yes, they greasy. That,
Yeah,
and then you get
that's
that in your
hot.
system.
Doritos is good. I
They
just love. I
pop
love
it.
the cheese. Like I even like the Dorito tacos.
Cause she real.
Taco Bell.
I
just
hate
trilled.
Doritos.
I love Doritos.
What?
And then if I can't get
You
Doritos,
from Mars?
I can go to the Cool Ranch. And then if I can't get them, you
You know
know,
what
I
I'm
got my
saying?
other kind
And
of
you
chips
got
that I
the
like.
spicy mild, or no wait, no, what's them the little chili spicy ones? The come with the purple bag.
Oh,
Purple bag,
them
the best
fiery
bag.
ones.
What they like the
They like
It's like
fire
a-
on them or
Man,
something.
it's like a sweet chili. That's what it is. It's a sweet chili.
Sweet
Sweet
chili.
chili.
That
Ooh,
sound
I
it's
never
good.
tried that.
Oh my god. It's good.
oh my
Man, you mess around think it's a meal.
So you like a soul food type of guy, or you like a crawfish,
seafood type?
Man, y'all know what? Y'all about to learn one of my dirtiest secrets, man. I am allergic to seafood.
Really?
So
yes.
how would you eat that other stuff?
What other stuff?
Squid, and that's not seafood?
I mean, nah. Well, I'm allergic to shellfish. Let me be more specific. So shrimp, lobster, crab, anything, oyster, anything that come in the shell, man, it'll fuck me up.
Dang, that sucks.
I can eat fish though. I love salmon. That's like my favorite meat. Pause.
I like tilapia. A lot of people say you're not supposed to eat tilapia, but I like tilapia.
You like tilapia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like tilapia. It's good.
I would say I'm more of like a soul food. I mean, might not look like I eat, but I eat. I can put away some food.
Where'd it go?
Skinny people.
Where?
You know, I just got those good genes.
Oh.
You know, when it all settle in, I'm
Preach
gonna
on
have
that.
those good shapes. You know,
Uh-oh.
and it ain't gonna go in the wrong spot.
Flex.
So would you rather be a person who put an event together or a person who just attend an event?
Put events together. I'm surprised you ain't even asked me about that yet, man. I put events together all the time.
Tell us about it.
Oh, tell you about it. Well,
Tell us
don't mind
about
if I
the
do.
events that you love to put together.
Well, I will say one of my most recent events that I actually have coming up this weekend.
You are a
Toy drive.
jack of all trades. I like you.
I do
You
a lot of
DJ, photography, doing your skits,
Mm-hmm.
and events.
Mm-hmm. I just got tired of people trying to sell me wolf tickets, man. People will be saying, oh, man, you need a video done? I'll shoot that for you. You need a photo shoot? I'll shoot it for you. And I would lean to those people at I went through it at an early age. People was always promising me a lot of stuff. And I got to a point where I was like, man, I'm tired of people lying to me. I'm going to learn how to do it. I'm going to read a book, watch YouTube. And when it just first came out, I started watching.